it's Dava. So I was sitting on my patio and a storm started blowing in. I had intended today, after I came in, to do my full moon reading, just pull a couple cards like I usually do, and Spirit has other ideas. So bear with me because this is new. As the storm rolled in, I just started getting channeled messages, and that's not the first time, but typically my channeled messages aren't for collective, they're for me personally. So it's a first. All these messages started coming in. I had a notebook beside me and I just started writing, and a couple of times something would happen, like dirt blew in my eye, and I started to get up and kind of get anxious and go inside, and Spirit said, nope, be still. Be still, girl, and take your notes. And so I did. I got still, and immediately whatever it was that was in my eye was gone. And the message basically was, don't let obstacles get in the way of seeing what you need to see. Don't let obstacles make you anxious to not do what's meant for you to do. To be still, to have faith in your higher power and spirit and God, goddess, whatever you call it, source. And I got still, and the messages still flowed, and I was guided to look up in the sky, and the clouds started swirling like tornadically, like there's no mistaking it. And it was over the lake near my place, over the water, and I thought, oh, that's not good. And again, the anxiety started coming in, and I almost bailed again. And I immediately heard, you can do something about this. And I knew it meant energetically. You know, we visualize, we did it for a hurricane last year, which shifted everything in Florida. I don't know if you're aware, but look it up. It's amazing. I'll put information if anybody wants it, message me. But it was, you know, collectively, a bunch of people got together and visualized quelling the storm. It was like supposed to be a Cat 5 that came in and ended up being like a 3, I think, or 2, and nothing like what it was supposed to be. And it was kind of just really cool and magical to be a part of. And so I realized that's what they were talking about. And I got still again. And I got still, and I didn't go inside. And I looked up, and that quickly they had dissipated. And I knew, again, Spirit, it was a message of don't panic, don't get anxious, have faith in who you are, have faith in your own abilities through God, right? I mean, God is all powerful. Like, we can do anything through them. It's truly magical. And so what this is I'm going to kind of, I guess, read off is what I'm being guided to do. The messages that I got, which I gave you a few of them already, and then dive into the cards if they guide me. I'm going to leave a link in the comments somewhere to a reader, Andy, and I don't remember her channel right now, her YouTube channel, but she's amazing, and she reads this way. And I remember thinking the first couple times I saw her, it resonated so deeply that that's how I'm supposed to read, but it wasn't given to me yet collectively. Like, I wasn't given messages like that. And I thought, maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know, but it resonates. And so I kept watching her channel, and sure enough, today, that's what it's about. She takes notes, she gets notes first, she takes a bunch of them, and then she goes into this reading, and the notes always coincide with, sometimes she's guided to read them first, sometimes she's guided to wait and read them as they come up in the cards, or it's fascinating. And I think that's what's happening. So I'm going to give a shout out to her because she's amazing, and yeah, she's touched me a lot. So without further ado, and again, bear with me, this is all new to me, so it's kind of awkward. And another message that I even wrote down was, it's for myself as I'm part of the collective, but there are more than me out there. This is for the collective reading, so that needs to hear there's someone that wants to be seen but yet doesn't simultaneously. Like right now I feel so awkward getting on videos and sharing this, but this is my path. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to help other people. This is my purpose, one of them in life. God gave me these gifts, and I don't have to get on a video. I don't have to share anything, right? I could choose not to, but if everyone chose that, I know how much other people, it makes me emotional. Other people have helped me so much by being right here where I'm at right now. And it's humbling. And there's no ego involved. It's and I would keep those people from getting help that they need because it's all through God. And so if I wasn't here giving you God's messages, you know, someone wouldn't get them. And I know how much those messages have meant to me over the years from other people, how much they've shifted my life and changed me for the better. And if I can do that for one person, what a blessing. So someone out there is afraid to step into their gifts, is afraid to be seen, but yet at the same time knows, like I do, we need to be seen. And it's also, you know, there's something empowering about it. When you allow yourself to be seen by others for exactly who you are, it's healing. It's healing because a lot of us feel like misfits and that we don't belong, and that's just not true. We just haven't found the people that appreciate us for us yet. And I'm grateful that I found some of those people. So you know who you are. Thank you. So without further ado, and my rambling, let me just read you these messages and then I'll pull a few cards. I think I'm being guided to do that, and let's see where this goes. Thanks for hanging in with me, because again, it's new to me too. So we'll adjust together and figure it out. It's very powerful though. The energy was very powerful that I got. It was a combination of, like I said, anxiety, toeing the line of anxiety, but yet stepping into power at the same time. So someone is right on the edge, and I do have cats, so excuse if you hear noise or it's storming right here, right now. I don't know how much you can hear. So there's something about also distractions. I keep getting distractions. I went to videotape this. Videotape? I went to, there's something about old school. I just heard there's something about old school. Take it back to old school. I don't know what that means for you, but that's what I just heard. That's what the videotape was about. I love how spirit works with me. And now I'm sidetracked. This is all, there's no mistakes when you start reading. When you pull open a channel, everything that happens means something to someone. And I'm having a hard time focusing. This energy was, it was simultaneously, like I said, it was a dichotomy. When I first looked up in the sky, half of it was black and half of it was, the sun was still out. It was a dichotomy. That's what I heard. It was like yin yang, right? The balance. That's what really came to mind, and that's when I started channeling, and things started shifting and swirling, and I heard, once you get balanced, and this is where the messages come in, it's like, find the beauty in the chaos. It's always there. It's always there. Sit in the eye of the storm and let it all blow on by. Be the observer. That's been a message for me for a while. Be the observer. And again, it happened when the dirt blew in my eye, when the clouds came. I was being taught and shown to be the observer. Don't react to it. You're safe, is what I was told. Divinely protected. And I sat, and it didn't go inside, and I didn't listen to that ego trying to, make me afraid. And that was another, there's fear in here somewhere, of something about fear, is keep calm and in control. No, keep calm and centered. There's something about, there's something about when we try to take control of our own lives, chaos can happen. It's so important to go into our intuition and into our hearts and find your version of God there, spirit, again, whatever, and listen to that. When you listen to ego, fear is there. When you listen to ego, chaos ensues, usually. So keep calm and centered, knowing you are divinely protected. This too shall pass. Before you know it, the storm passes and things look differently. Everything you felt as panic and chaos is now lifted and shifted. You feel silly for being anxious and not having faith in source and all that is. We have power beyond our knowing consciously. Subconsciously we know, right? Our souls know who we are. Trust in and use the tools and gifts we have been blessed with to shift our world. Don't allow outside forces to taint what's holy. I don't remember what gave that to me right now. I'm guided that it'll come back, maybe in the reading, I'm not sure, but don't allow outside forces to taint what's holy, whatever that means. It was powerful. It's powerful energy. It's still here. This is what I'm channeling now. And it's, again, it's a cross between, there's a collective out there that's getting ready to cross the threshold, getting ready to close a cycle, like the World card in the tarot. They've got one foot in and one foot out of both worlds, of wanting to dive into their empowerment, their courage, but yet holding themselves back out of fear and ego. Ego wants to keep us safe, right? We no longer need that. We are safe. We have everything we need in every moment. So it's important to stay empowered and use your gifts that God gave you, whatever that looks like. If you're a painter, if you're a musician, if you're a tarot reader, if you are a healer, whatever it is, you have gifts. It doesn't even have to be elaborate. You can be a gardener, a landscaper, and just how much beauty do you bring to life, the world, with that? A grocery store clerk, you bring sustenance to others. Like, there's nothing simple. Like, post people, they bring us messages that we need to know. Sometimes not, but sometimes it's garbage. But that's out of their control, right? They just do their job and move on. And that's what, it's kind of like giving hard messages. It's not my job to sort them out, to filter them. I don't filter God, right? I'm just the source. I just work here. That's one of my little mantras. So, I think I'm going to pull some cards. This is a full moon reading too. I am being told that. It's also, the full moon is tomorrow. I think it's in Sagittarius. This is one that's kind of flown under my radar. I'm not sure what it's about. I know it's a strawberry full moon. It's low in the sky. I guess I know more than I think. There's a message for someone too. Like, give yourself credit, because, you think you don't know much, and then you actually tap into yourself and you know more than you think you do. So give yourself credit. So let's pull some cards. I'm going to start with, they're already shuffled. I'm going to start with the Moonology Messages Oracle deck. And let's see what Spirit has for us. This energy is really interesting. It's very, like, I feel lightheaded. It's very, again, it's very empowering, but yet at the same time, it's hard to focus. And like, I feel like I need to take a deep breath and just center myself. So, I mean, maybe someone out there needs that. Like, let me do that really quick. I found myself speaking very quickly and very chaotically, and the energy is still of that. So I have to be mindful. That is a message for someone that at any given moment, you can stop and pause, and take a breath. You don't have to answer anyone quickly. You don't have to respond. You can just say, hey, give me a moment, and go within and center yourself. You don't owe anybody anything. Spirit's pausing me. Like, they're making a point, I guess. They're cheeky. Can I? Okay. They're just like, go ahead. Oh, and they keep wanting me. Oh, yeah, and it was uncomfortable. And again, this is like a message that I have to share what I'm given, and it's so uncomfortable sometimes. I don't know what it means, but I was channeled this song, Wild Thing by Tone Loc. Okay, sorry. Wild Thing, I don't know what that means, but they just weren't relentless on, they kept giving it to me. You got to tell them, you got to tell them. And I'm like, okay, so if you know what it means, if it means something to you, I would love to know. So share that, because it doesn't speak to me personally yet. I mean, I always loved the song. I used to dance to it in the clubs, but oh, there's that old school again. Old school is a message. So I don't know what that means, but old school is important to someone. All right, let's dive in. This video is crazy, but I love it. Oh, and the cards are literally like, did you see that? Like, they just kind of flipped out of my hand. All right. I just work here. Okay. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. You just can't. I love it. It's magic. Cold moon, face your fears. It's just, you can't. You can't make it up. And one of my cats is, you can see her in the mirror. She's gonna, chaos. This is a weird reading. I don't know what to say. I hope you have a sense of humor. That's all I can say. I'm not getting much intuitively about this card, other than there's a lot of emotions coming up to the surface to be cleared out, as full moons do, right? Full moons are about clearing things out so we can welcome in new. But this is, emotions can be a little overwhelming right now. So don't let them overtake you. Don't let them drown you. And I'm guided to read this one. So face your fears, cold moon. Right now, you're being asked to face a fear. You may feel alone, but you're not. You have a team of celestial beings loving you and guiding you. However, at the moment, it may be that you need to take, it may be that you need to stand on your own 2 feet more and face whatever fear is stopping you from moving forward. You need to do things on your own right now because you're in a period of soul growth. Whatever is challenging you now is something you need in order to evolve, however hard that may be to believe. Be super kind to yourself and know that you're still connected to the three-dimensional you who knows that everything now is happening for your highest good. know this. The more we resist a lesson, I can't talk. Someone out there is having a hard time conveying how they feel and their words, and their throat chakra's blocked, and I'm having a hard time focusing again. I feel for you. Just breathe. It'll be okay. Ask for guidance. It's always there if we ask, but they cannot guide us unless we ask. We have free will as humans. So spirit guides are there. My angels help me all the time. Whoever, my angels, my ancestors, spirit, animal guides, whoever I call in, they help me. So when I ask, it's magical. Everything is happening for your highest good. Know this. The more we resist a lesson, the harder life has to work to show us what we're meant to see. Whatever you're going through now is a lesson. If you can push through fear now, you'll come out the other side a changed person. The whole universe is on your side. And so am I. And Lily's joining us, so can you get off my cards, please? Thank you. That's not helpful. Thank you so much. Yes, hi. And Lily is deaf, and I'm finding that Lily joins my readings when there's someone that's not hearing something. When there's someone that needs to see something, because her gift is what she lacks in hearing, she visualizes. She's a very visual cat. She watches things, right? And she has shown up in readings before. I have clients who can attest to this. If you're watching, feel free to comment below. She has shown up in readings before when someone needs to see something or hear something, when they're not hearing something and when they need to see something. Yeah, so that's Lily. The other card is Moon Mastery, the Law of Attraction. And I'll show it to you. I am getting some intuitive hits from this one. And again, this is going to find your courage, find your strength. This speaks to me, the yellow, and it's actually oranges too, so it speaks to me of the solar plexus and the sacral chakra, which together is courage, strength, our sensuality, sexuality, but more than that, it's our creative energy. It's our life force energy, creating power and energy and beauty in this world to share with others. I think I spoke on that a little while ago. Calling in your soul family, whoever that is, whether that be a life mate, life partner, soulmate, and soulmates are all shapes and sizes, right? That doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be an animal friend. It can be a best friend. It can be a parent, a loved one. Soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. But I'm hearing that it's time to call in your soul family. It's time to find who, again, accepts you for you. Like I spoke of earlier about being seen. It's healing to be seen for who you are, for exactly who you are, as you find lost pieces of yourself that you put away from old trauma or, pain and hurt, as we all have been in this lifetime. There's so many of us finding those lost pieces. I know I've done a lot of work over the past 3.5, 4 years. I'm a completely different person now. I mean, yes, there's core things that are still me, but it's amazing. I think differently. I feel differently. I show up differently. I connect with others differently. And it's beautiful. And it's been a great, big, just dichotomy. It's been painful and magical simultaneously. And if you don't know yet what that feels like, but you're here and you're watching this, you're on the path. Keep going. You'll get there. I promise. find more beauty in your life. It's freeing. We get to choose what we experience. It's a choice. And I remember years ago, I'm guided to share this, that for decades I experienced what was labeled major depression at the time, and in bed a lot. And I look back and I was running from myself. I was hiding. I was scared. I didn't have the tools I needed or the support. And I was scared. I didn't know how to get out of where I was, which was in my head and not in my heart. And I'm totally blank now. And I don't know where I was going with this. So interesting. Someone is experiencing that when they go to find their voice and speak, they lose it just as quickly. And then they feel shame. It's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the path. Move through it. There's no shame. We're all human. We make mistakes. And we move through it and we learn from it and we grow from it. And finding the beauty in life. Oh, and Spirit just led me back on the path, so I knew they would. Because I needed that little segue for someone out there. When I experienced major depression, and people would say, it's a choice. It's a choice. Just do this. It's a choice. Just do that. And I'm in bed and I can barely move. And there were days I was catatonic. I couldn't speak because there was so much pain mentally, spiritually, right? Sometimes physically. That it was, survival mode is exhausting. And I know a lot of you can relate. And so when I would hear, it's a choice, I wanted to throat punch people. And now I know that it's the truth. And it's a hard truth when you first know it. It's hard, it hurts, because we've sabotaged ourselves. And I did it for decades. It's a hard truth it's a hard one to swallow. But once you do, man, full steam ahead. Like, truth pushes us forward. It ascends us very quickly when you start to tell the truth. I watched a video that Carolyn Myss did, MYSS. I highly recommend her if you don't know of her. She had a YouTube video last night that I watched. I shared with a friend, and it was powerful, and that's what she spoke of. And truth is everything. When we lie to ourselves, we sabotage. We can't get what we want if we're lying to ourselves. We stay in bad relationships. We stay in bad jobs. We stay in mediocre, blah existence until we tell the truth to ourselves and to others. I'm ending a 21-year marriage. My husband left 4 years ago almost. And I'm sharing this because it's a gift. There was love there, but it wasn't enough. And he chose not to walk the path I'm walking. And I wouldn't have found this path had he stayed. Him leaving was a gift. And as tragic as it is, I'm excited for this next chapter. I'm excited for who's meant for me next. because man, he's going to be amazing. Because I am amazing. I did this. I walked the path that you're all walking right now. And it's powerful, and it's magical, and it's beautiful. And we are all beautiful people who deserve everything we want in life and more. And I wasn't getting that. It was stagnant. It was stuck. And again, I'm excited for this next man to enter my life, this next soul, because again, we're going to do amazing things together. He's going to be magical. He is magical, whoever he is. So yeah, enough of that. But that's, stay on your path. Step into your power, find your people, find the support that you need. However, ask for it from spirit, from your spirit guides, whoever they are to you. If you work with archangels, again, it's, if you need to know how to, reach out to me. Like I do sessions and mentorship on the spiritual ascension and using your tools, using your gifts, stepping into power, everything I'm speaking of tonight. So I don't usually push myself during readings, but I'm guided to share. I did this on another reading not too long ago, and it's always uncomfortable for me, but when they guide me to do it, again, I don't filter God. I just do what I'm told, right? I just work here. So if you need anything, I'm here. I am a support. I can be and give you, I can be a light for you. Whoever needs it, reach out. I'll leave my email again in the comments somewhere. So back to the reading. The law of attraction. So this just speaks of attracting more beauty into your life, attracting more joy. Again, going back, it's a choice. It's a choice to be glum. It's a choice to be sad. It's a choice, and yes, feel it all, because that's what we're here for, is to feel through it. But don't stay there. Don't stay in sadness. Don't stay in lower level, lower vibrating emotions. Those are tough, right? Anger, rage, fear, sadness, grief. Feel them, go through it. Use the tools that you're given, and then let process everything and move through it, because there's beauty on the other side, and you get to choose that. And even if you are in, say, grief, for instance, you can still find joy simultaneously. Like I mentioned earlier, I think painful, a lot of times I felt pain, deep, gut-wrenching, there aren't words for it, pain. And in the same moment, I would laugh through a snot-covered, tear-drenched face at the beauty of it all. And I felt insane at times. But it's not, it's just when you experience emotion that is too much for a human being to handle, our heart expands and we get new. And there's no other word for me than magical, because it's otherworldly. I've said that so many times before, so if you follow me, So again, you can choose to make life beautiful, and I highly recommend it. Life isn't easy. Why choose gross stuff? I don't know why they gave it to me like that, but why choose, they're giving it to me again, gross stuff, when you could choose beauty? Go watch a butterfly. I mean, it's so simple. Go watch a flower, go hug a tree. Literally, like, trees, the energy you get from a tree is amazing, It's all around us. Find it, find your joy, find your beauty, and dive into it amongst the chaos, because the chaos ain't going anywhere anytime soon. what you focus on expands. Don't focus on the fear. Don't focus on the chaos. Go inside and focus on what light you can give to this world, because that's what's going to help shift things. Energy speaks loudly. What energy you put out into the world is what you get back. It's mirrored back to you. So it's not spiritual bypassing or toxic positivity when I speak of what kind of energy you put out there. I'm saying feel it all. Feel the grief. Feel the rage. Feel it all. But shift out of it and alchemize it. Because this world needs you. This world needs light. This world needs happiness and joy and love and kindness. That's what we need. So focus on more of that. Ooh, they got a little they got a little adamant there. I'm guided to just pull this, separate the cards, and pull this card, and then we're done, is what I'm told. So again, okay, this is going back to like yin yang again. These are soul cards. They're called soul cards, and there's no message. It's all intuitive. So I've never used them in a reading other than for myself personally. So I was a little intimidated because there's no, I don't know if you can see, sorry for the glare. So I was getting yin yang, like see how they're just, one is upside down and one's in their, you know, again, I'm here, you know, balance. Find balance in your life. I'm also getting the sun and the moon here with the colors. The sun and the moon. The sun and the moon are metaphorical lovers, right? Who love each other unconditionally and rarely see each other unless it's eclipse season. Or, you know, sometimes the sun, you know, the moon's out, but not often. And I'm hearing to just show unconditional love where you can. Tell the people that you love them. Don't hold back your feelings. That's what we're all moving into also, is learning how to connect again with each other, right? We lost that a long time ago. We're all conditioned, and ancestrally it's been passed down from generation to generation of hurt and trauma and pain, and we're all learning to, you know, the patriarchy and all of that is another story, but the divine feminine energy is coming back. It's an energy. It's not male female. We all have masculine feminine energies within us, and the feminine has been oppressed for centuries at least. So it's coming back, and the feminine energy is about creation, right? Not only physical birth, birthing another human, which is beautiful and miraculous, but it's also birthing joy and creativity and beauty into this life. That's been oppressed. We have been taught and conditioned to be slaves. Some of us were actual slaves. And I don't use that term lightly. I know what skin color I am. And I don't know why they're taking me here. I'm very uncomfortable right now, but I have great empathy for anyone who's experienced that. And when I speak of that we've all as a collective been conditioned as slaves, I mean it, all of us in one form or another. We've been taught to grind, that we have to work ourselves literally, some people to death, to make it in this world. And that's just not true. There's an abundance of resources that you know, I'm growing my own garden, for instance, that we need to tap back into. It's been taken from us. We've been taught to be afraid. And that veil is shifting. That veil is shifting. Corporate America is being shown for what it is. Commercialism, profits. There's enough for all of us. We need to share with each other. We need to connect with each other. We need to love each other. Oh, and I just got a wave of emotion here. This energy, there's someone out there that just, oh, you're going through it. I feel you. I love you. I am you. And I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for and I almost misspoke, and they're telling me to say it. I almost said, thanks for putting up with me. And again, it's so deep-seated that it just easily comes out, right? As much as we think we've healed, there's still those broken inner kids within us, myself included, and we're never fully healed. I love you. If you need guidance, reach out. And thanks for being with me on this different trip. It was beautiful, and I'll be with you again when they speak to me. Other than that, I will pull cards soon. So I'll see where they take me. Spirit's always interesting. So thank you. Thanks for being here. Go easy on yourself, but keep moving forward. We need you. We need your love. We need your light. We need your gifts. Everybody has specific gifts. You're special. We're all special. We're all puzzle pieces. And if you take yourself out of the race, then that's a puzzle piece that there's going to be a hole missing. We need you. So whatever your gifts are, again, find them, use them, step into them. I'm telling you, it's not easy. This is uncomfortable. Whatever your gift is, I feel your discomfort. I'm uncomfortable doing videos, but we need you. Peace.